Our topic for today is cultivation of sunflower. Sunflower, Helianthus anus, also known as Surajmukhi in Hindi, belongs to compositive family. Sunflower is an important oilseed crop and contributes about 14% of the total oilseed production from 9 major oilseed crops. It is the third most important oilseed crop of the world after soybean, rapeseed and mustard in India. It contains about 45 to 50% good quality oil, which is mainly triglycerides or fats, typically derived from the fatty acids, linoleic acid and oleic acid. The oil of sunflower is good for a variety of cooking purposes. Sunflower oil is a rich source of linoleic acid, which has 65%, which is also good for heart patients. It also contains lecithin, tocopherols, carotenoids, waxes, and high vitamin E content. It is a combination of monosaturated and polyunsaturated fats with low saturated fat levels. Sunflower meal is higher in fiber, has a lower energy value, and is lower in lysine but higher in methionine than soybean meal. Protein percentage of sunflower meal are 28 for non-dehulled and 42% for completely dehulled seeds. Crude protein level of sunflower silage is similar to grass hay and higher than corn silage. Let's have a look on origin and history of sunflower. Sunflower is a native of southern United States and Mexico, from where it was introduced into Spain by early explorers and merchants before the middle of 16th century. Sunflower as an oilseed crop was introduced into India in 1969. Let's discuss about the area and distribution of this sunflower. Russia is the largest producer of sunflower with 23.1% of production in the world. India ranks fourth, accounting for about 6% of the world production. It occupies fourth place among oilseed crops in terms of acreage and production. In India, it is cultivated on 0.897 million hectares with a production of 0.625 million tons, with a productivity of 696 kg per hectare. Karnataka accounts for a major 46% share in the country's sunflower production, followed by Andhra Pradesh, that is 28.15%, and Maharashtra, that is 13.39%. Tamil Nadu has the highest productivity of 1,486 kg per hectare. Now let's have a look on the economic importance of this sunflower. The oil is also used for manufacturing hydrogenated oil and for cooking and margarine. Sunflower helps in reducing the cholesterol deposition in the coronary arteries of the heart. The oil has high oxidative stability and it is more useful as frying oil. Sunflower oil is used as industrial feedstock for manufacturing cosmetics, soaps and pharmaceuticals. Oil cake is ideally suited for poultry and livestock. The roasted kernel are used as food for human beings. Sunflower is also grown as green manure for the crop. The fiber of the stem is a source for making rough quality paper. Recently, sunflower oil is recognized as an alternative source for diesel engines with octane rating of 37, and it is rated as number 2 diesel oil. Now, let's have a classification of this crop. There are about 264 species in Helianthus genus. All the varieties grown in USSR and India are grouped into three main groups. The first one is large white seeded type, having high oil content. And the second one is small black seeded type, which is best for eating seeds. And the third one is intermediate type with striped seeds, which is good for both eating and oil purposes. Let's discuss about the soil and climatic requirement. The soil type. Sunflower can be grown in diverse types of soils from sands to clays with a pH range of 6.5 to 8.5. It thrives best on deep loam soils with good quality drainage and irrigation facilities. Sunflower does not withstand waterlogging. Climate. The crop can be raised up to an altitude of 2,500 meters from the sea level. Sunflower successfully tolerates temperature range of 8 to 34 degrees centigrade, indicating its adaptation to the regions with warm days and cold nights. However, it grows well within the temperature range of 20 to 25 degrees centigrade. The crop performs best with a rainfall of 500 to 700 mm per annum during the growing period. The crop requires a cool climate during germination and seedling growth. It requires warm weather from the seedling stage up to flowering stage and warm and sunny days during flowering to maturity. The amount of linoleic acid decreases with high temperature at maturity. The crop is photoinsensitive as it flowers at wide range of photoperiods. Optimum day length for better yield should be more than 12 to 14 hours. Now let's see about the cultural practices for sunflower. Soil tillage and land preparation. Sunflower requires well pulverized and weed-free land with adequate moisture supply. The first plowing should be done by the moorboard plow. Under irrigated conditions where sunflower is to be taken during Rabi, sowing should be done after pre-sowing irrigation. Seed sowing. In North India, sunflower is sown during Kharif and spring or Zaid season. The sowing date should be adjusted in such a way that flowering period does not coincide with heavy rains because the rain may adversely affect pollination and seed set. In Rabi, the suitable sowing time is between second fortnight of September and first fortnight of October. For summer crop, 15 January to 15 February is the best sowing time for this crop. Let's see about the seed rate and spacing requirement for this crop. Seed rate for varieties is 8 to 10 kg per hectare under rainfed situation and 5 to 6 kg per hectare for hybrid. Under irrigated condition, the seed rate recommended is 6 to 7 kg per hectare for varieties and 4 to 5 kg per hectare for hybrid. Spacing for varieties is 45 by 30 cm and for hybrids it is 60 by 30 cm. The seed treatment. The seed before sowing should be treated with Captan or Ceration at the rate of 3 gram per kg seed. Board and certified seeds should be used for sowing. The sowing method. Sowing can be done with seed drill in the furrows. The seed should be sown at 3 to 5 cm depth for better stand. Now let's see about the cropping system used for this crop. Sunflower intercrop with groundnut at the ratio of 6:2, which is followed in Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Sunflower intercrop with castor at the ratio of 1:1 or 1:2, which is followed in Andhra Pradesh and Gujarat. Sunflower can be intercropped with soybean at the ratio of 1:2, which is common in Maharashtra and Vidarbha region of Maharashtra. Sunflower can also be intercropped with black gram at the ratio of 1:3, which is a common practice in Tamil Nadu and Uttar Pradesh. Sunflower can also be intercropped with pigeon pea at the ratio of 2:1 or 2:2, which is a common practice in Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. And sunflower can also be grown with finger millet as an intercrop at the ratio of 2:4, which is common in Karnataka. Now let's see about the varieties of this crop. The promising varieties of sunflower suitable in different states may be for Andhra Pradesh, Peredovic, Armavers, Armavirskis, RHS1, APSH11. For Gujarat, Peredovic, Vinimic, Batsa, Divyamukhi, MSFH30. For Karnataka, the varieties may be Peredovic, MSFH17, MSFH30, RSH1 and KBSH1. For the state of Haryana, the varieties recommended are Haryana Surajmukhi 1, Divyamukhi, Batsa, Jwalamukhi. For the state of Punjab, the varieties are Peredovic, Haryana Surajmukhi 1, Divyamukhi, Batsa and Jwalamukhi. For the state of Rajasthan, the varieties recommended are Peredovic, Haryana Surajmukhi 1, Divyamukhi, Batsa and Jwalamukhi. For Maharashtra, the varieties may be Surya, CO1, CO2, SS56, RHS1, MSFH8, MSFH17, MSFH30 and APSH11. For Madhya Pradesh, the varieties may be Peredovic, Vidyamukhi, Batsa and Vinimic. And for the state of Uttar Pradesh, the varieties recommended are Peredovic, Divyamukhi, Batsa, Lakshmi, MSFH8, MSFH17, MSFH30, APSH11 and Mega 363. The hybrid varieties of sunflower common in India are TNAU SUF7, DRSF108, EC69874, EC68413, EC68414, that is Russian, and Sunrise Selection, Canadian. For timely sowing condition, the varieties recommended are KBSH1, MSFH8, PAC36, KBSH44 and PCSH234. For late sown conditions, the varieties suitable are MSFH17, PAC1091, Shunjin 85 and Proshun 09. In general, fertilizer dose of 40, 50, 40 kg NPK per hectare is recommended under rain-fed condition, and 60, 80, 60 kg NPK under irrigated situations for hybrids and long duration varieties, and a lower dose of 30, 40, 30 kg NPK per hectare for short duration varieties. All phosphorus and potassic fertilizers are applied as basal 5 cm away in band on both sides of the seed line. In zinc deficit soils, foliar spraying of zinc sulfate at the rate of 1% is beneficial. Water management or irrigation practices. Total water requirement of sunflower is about 500 to 600 mm per annum. Under moisture stress situations, center portion of the head is not filled properly, that reduces the yield significantly. The critical stage for moisture is bud initiation, which is about 30 days after sowing, flower opening, which is about 40 to 50 days after sowing, and which is the most sensitive to moisture stress, and seed filling stage, which is about 60 to 75 days after sowing. The total number of irrigation depends on seasons, that is 3 to 6 for Kharif and 4 to 8 for Rabi. Irrigation at IWCP ratio of 0.5 to 1 is ideal. On an average, water use efficiency is 50 to 60 kg seed per hectare per centimeter. The crop is irrigated by ridge and furrow method. At critical time for water stress is the period 20 days before and 20 days after flowering. Let's look about the weed management practices and interculture operations. The crop suffers severe weed competition during initial 45 days of growth. The crop should be kept weed free during this period to obtain higher yields. The major weed species are grasses, broadleaf weeds, and sedges. Two weeding with hoeing 3 and 6 weeks after sowing are quite effective. When the plant attains a near high stage, earthing should be done along the rows. This provides safeguard against lodging, which is likely to occur at heading stage if winds of high velocity blows. Pre-emergence application of Elachlor or pendimethalin at the rate of 1.5 kg per hectare can successfully control the weeds. The crop and its residues have allelopathic effect on weeds due to secretion of chlorogenic acids and scopolamine, etc. Let's discuss about the plant protection measures. Diseases. The first disease is Alternaria blight, which is Alternaria helianthi. The disease is characterized by development of dark brown to black, circular to oval spots varying from 0.2 to 5 cm in diameter. Management. 0.2% diethane M45, that is mancozeb, can be sprayed 4 times at interval of 15 days, proved very effective in controlling the disease. Charcoal rot, that is Macrophomina phaseolina. Sudden wilting of plants, usually after pollination, is the symptom for the disease. Infected plants become weak, mature early, and when dry, they show a presence of black ashy discoloration of the stem. Management. Seed treatment with Thiram at the rate of 3 gram to 4 gram per kg seed is a preventive measure. The next disease is Sclerotium wilt or rot, that is Sclerotium rolfsi. Sickly appearance of plants can be spotted from a distance. Later, the entire plant withers and dies. While cottony mycelium and mustard seed type sclerotia bodies are conspicuous on the affected stem near soil level. Treating the seed with Bevestin or Thiram at the rate of 3 gram per kg seed. Now let's see about the insect pest management for this crop. The first insect is head borer, which is Helicoverpa armigera. Newly hatched larvae feed on the leaves, buds and flowers for a short period of time, and after making a hole in the dish, may enter it to feed on the developing seed. Grown-up larvae bore inside the dish by making apparent tunnels. Management. Deep plowing of the field is helpful to kill the hibernating larvae. Installing sex pheromone traps in the field at the rate of 20 traps per hectare. Releasing of egg parasitoid Trichogramma species at the rate of 50,000 adults per hectare at weekly intervals keep the head borer at bay. Need-based spray of monocrotophos 40 EC at the rate of 1 liter per hectare or 1.5 liter per hectare quinalphos 25 EC in 500 liter water per hectare controls the insect pest effectively. Bihar hairy caterpillar, that is Spilosoma oblique. After hatching, the tiny larvae feed gregariously on the chlorophyll content of the leaf up to second instar. Management. Light trap should be installed in the field and attracted moths should be destroyed. Application of Bacillus thuringiensis, that is BT, 1.0 kg per hectare has been effective in controlling hairy caterpillars. Spot application of chlorpyrifos 20 EC at the rate of 1 ml per liter of water are highly effective for controlling of gregarious phase larvae. Cutworm, that is Agrotis epsilon. Larvae feed on the young roots and basal portion of the plant below the ground and kill the plant by cutting at the base. Management. Treating the seed with chlorpyrifos 20 EC at the rate of 12 ml per kg seed. Treating the soil with chlorpyrifos 20 EC at the rate of 2.5 liter per hectare or carbaryl 10% or fenvalerate 0.4% dust at the rate of 25 to 30 kg per hectare. Aphid, that is Apis crassivora. Nymphs and adults colonize on the undersurface of the young leaves, shoots and suck the sap, resulting in crinkling and curling of the leaves. Leaves appear shiny and sticky due to honeydew secreted by the insects. Later, sooty mold grows on honeydew and leaves have a black coating. Management. Seed treatment with imidacloprid at the rate of 5 gram per kg seed keeps the crop free from sucking pests over a month. Dimethoate or methyl dimeton or phosphomidone can be used for controlling the insects. Tobacco caterpillar, that is Spodoptera lichura. Early instar larvae feed gregariously by scraping the chlorophyll of lamina leading to scatolatonization. Management. Spraying carbaryl 50% WP at the rate of 500 gram per hectare or monocrotophos 40 WSC at the rate of 500 ml per hectare is found to be effective. Let's come to harvesting, threshing and storage. Sunflower is harvested at seed moisture content of 20%. The heads are ripe when back of the head turns yellowish brown and lower leaves become brown to dark brown. Harvesting should be done with the help of sickle by removing the head. The harvested heads should be thoroughly sun-dried and threshed by beating the center of the head with small stick, or threshers are also useful. Delay in harvesting leads to losses due to birds and shattering in the field itself. Winnowing and drying seeds to reduce the moisture content to about 10 to 12% is essential for storage. Let's come to yield potential of this sunflower. In India, around 1 ton per hectare is considered as good yield, while the national average is about 650 kg per hectare. The average yields are 1 to 1.5 tons per hectare under rain-fed situations, 2 to 2.5 tons per hectare under irrigated conditions, and a stock yield of 1 to 1.2 tons per hectare. Now let's conclude the discussion on this crop. Sunflower, being a good source of oil in India and abroad, has ample scope of market. Although the existing yield level is quite low as compared to other countries, technologies have been developed for yield enhancement through research in crop production and crop improvement in the country. This acts as a potential yield reservoir which needs to be tapped with advancements in research and through the spread of the existing technologies to the farmer's field level. Development of new methodological approaches and crop production and protection techniques as per the natural resource availability of the country is gaining momentum. Improved package of practice, awareness among the farmers on the needs to promote the nation's economy through oils are immediate need. Hence, it is the responsibility of every Indian to make India a self-reliant nation in edible oils.